Secret occult practices at Bohemian Grove that you were not meant to see.
2023, stop it. The first 2 months of the year have been alarming in the number of climatic records. A powerful earthquake in early February in Turkey has already killed about 46,000 people. Volcanic activity has increased across the planet. There have been abnormal frosts in Asia and record warmth in Europe. Northern lights, stunning in their beauty, were observed at latitudes unusually southern for this phenomenon. Ice in Antarctica melted to a record low. An unprecedented number of tornadoes were observed across the United States in February. By early March, snow cover in California reached its highest level in a century. The unprecedented heavy rains in Saudi Arabia at the beginning of the year and the desert bloom that followed caused rapture in some people and religious horror in others. After all, it had been predicted long ago. What will happen next? To find out more detailed information about the future of humanity, watch the international forum Global Crisis, There is a Way Out, on April 22nd.
The Earth might be bigger than we thought. For years, people have debated over the shape of the Earth, if it is round or flat. Now this might just all be a conspiracy, but what if the Earth had more than just 7 continents? In Antarctica was just a giant ice wall that kept us from seeing the rest of the continents. What if once you made it past the ice wall, you'll find the 20 continents that are really being hidden from us? And what if there was a map that showed this? There are theories that these continents contain prehistoric animals, aliens, and advanced civilizations, and that the 7 continents that we are living in is actually a giant farm or business owned by a small handful of families that make up the filthy rich in the real world, or in the other continents that we don't know about.
Things you need to hear part 24.
Called planet situation, which is, when you really find out what's going on and what's happening on Earth, it's very depressing, and it totally fits with biblical prophecy, because it appears that both gray aliens and reptilians are feeding on human bodies. That's one of the things that you learn. We need to get rid of these human traffickers. We need to get these aliens out of here, because they are demons, and it's worse than you think. It's a lot worse than you think. What's going on with the border? Most of those people are not going to become American citizens. That's what they call a meat wagon. And I heard about meat wagons all the way back in 2010. They let people through the border, they put them on a bus, they drive them into an underground base, and whatever happens from there.
We are very much aware of that. I wasn't going to get into that in this, but since you bring it up, it's confirmed through so many sources, people on the ground. We know that's happening. You're exactly right. And it's not just children, it's adults too.
We're talking about Christianity, we're talking about demons, and I want to make some dots connect, okay? So that you understand that what the Bible was talking about is absolutely true. So the Greys apparently don't need the victim to be tortured at all. They could take any human, it doesn't matter. But with the Draco, they really need the victim to have suffered. Part of what they feed on is the energy that we release in death, in suffering.
Right.
There is a way to feed on that, apparently, energetically. And I've talked through
Oh, he just crashed. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Wait for it.
We've been trying to contact you regarding your car's extended warranty.
Yo,
dude, what?
Wait, Gab,
what is that, bro?
Hold on, I want to say something.
Dude, what is that? What is that? What is that? Wait, be careful, be careful, be careful. Slow down, though, slow down.
Slow down, bro. Gab, yo.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Yo, what are you doing over here, bro?
Dude,
You're not scaring anybody.
Dude, stop.
You're not scaring anybody.
Stop.
Gab,
Go.
Creepiest things found on Google Earth that you won't believe. Somewhere in the United States, there is something scary found under a bridge. It was so scary that they removed it. If you look closely, you will see a scary face. Did you see it?
Inside the Hollow Earth, been living there for 2,500 years. There is one continent inside the Earth and one ocean. Their capital city is built around the original lost Garden of Eden. The vegetation grows like a paradise. The people live to be up to 800 years old. They communicate with telepathy. The inner Earth people have built these androids that fly their flying saucers out to reconnoiter the outer Earth. Our government has been knocking flying saucers out of the sky and back engineering these flying saucers. The people that live in the Hollow Earth are not extraterrestrials. They're from the lost tribes of Israel.
I found the scariest place ever on Google Earth. Warning. Viewer discretion is advised. Somewhere in Bolivia. Holy cow! What is this? What? Another one. Wow! This one is worse. But why? I I mean, why? Want to see more? Like this video.
Bila Cruz dito. Nah, siya guys ha. Okay guys, nakita ninyo guys. May hapon. Darion, may hapon. May hapon mo dira.
These are some of the most gruesome murders ever committed. Part 1. The case of Lisa Montgomery, otherwise known as the Womb Raider. Lisa Montgomery, who was a 43-year-old woman, was the first lady ever to be executed after being sentenced to 67 years in prison for committing a murder that literally shocked America. In 2004, Montgomery was sentenced to life after murdering a young woman named Bobby Jo Sinnett and then moving on to cutting open her stomach, removing her womb and her baby using a kitchen knife. See, Montgomery had claimed for a long time that she couldn't have kids, so she befriended Sinnett thinking that she could take her baby. So what she did was showed up at her house, strangled her with a rope, and proceeded to cut her open. The dead body was actually discovered by Sinnett's mother, who walked into a bloody pile and claimed her daughter looked like she had just exploded. But even after all that, the baby did survive and was returned to her father, where she is now about to turn 16 years old. That's insane.
Presenting an American dream. For years, American Airlines have dreamed of having a quiet plane with virtually smokeless engines, as comfortable as a 747 but able to land at almost any commercial airport. Introducing the new DC-10 luxury liner.
Why are you down here? People don't know how to leave shit alone. Do y'all think this is art? There's no way. Oh, man, look. Why are you touching shit? Now watch, we won't never see his ass again. Watch.
Creep on in, on in, on in.
What the fuck?
It's weird.
は？どういうことこれ？は？何これ？血？痛い痛い痛い痛い。何これマジで。
3, 2, 1. Oh shit. Dude! I'm okay, but I need help! I need a helicopter! Fucking hell, that was hectic.
It just doesn't look weird. She looks weird. I don't know what the angle is to like show what's really going on. Oh gosh! Dang! It's weird. Okay, that looks weird. Okay. Right? Do the stairs. Now try the stair. Oh, well, we'll wait for them.
Oh, it shows you. Oh no, those pictures. Okay.
Scary Ways the World Almost Ended, Part 3.
SAC NORAD, communications error. On November 24th, 1961, they found all communication with NORAD had gone dead. This meant there was no way for them to know ahead of the time if there was a nuclear attack on its way. Fearful that missiles were coming towards the US, they immediately sounded the alarms and prepared to launch a full-scale nuclear counterattack on the Soviet Union. Luckily, the final orders were never given, and it was quickly discovered that the communications were down due to a malfunction at a single relay station in Colorado.
This again, just to prove to you guys that I wasn't crazy. Watch. She's gonna get out. She's gonna walk around the car, sit in the other side. She's stuck in the same pattern. She's done this 5 or 6 times. And she's gonna get out, walk around the back of the car.
Exactly 3 days after Ed Warren brings the satanic relic home, he's standing in his driveway putting new windshield wipers on his car, while Lorraine is standing at the edge of the driveway watering the flowers. As he's working, they both make eye contact and she waves and says, "Hi, hun." She continues to water the plants and he continues to change the wipers, but then a moment later, he looks back up and Lorraine is not standing in that spot she was just in, but now she's about 25 feet further from that spot, laying in a fetal position on the ground. He runs over and Lorraine is barely conscious. He calls an ambulance and Lorraine is brought to St. Vincent's Hospital, where she remains for 3 days. During the 3-day period, doctors are continuing to run tests on this mysterious illness. It's after those 3 days that she comes back to reality and she's discharged. Upon discharge, doctors are still not sure what caused this mysterious illness or what happened, but Ed Warren believed that this was directly connected to the idol that he had just recovered from the woods, and that this was caused by that mysterious man that the hunter had met in the woods when he initially encountered the idol, and that this was a warning and a punishment for taking this idol from the woods in the first place. My 2 cents is this incident happens exactly 3 days after he takes the idol from the woods. Lorraine is then affected by this mysterious illness for 3 days exactly. So, if this was linked to the demonic priest, just saying, it could be mocking the Holy Trinity of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. It makes sense. Also, it's very eerie that this satanic relic of worship was recovered from Sandy Hook, Connecticut. Also one of the places years later where one of the biggest tragedies happened. A horrific event that embodies just evil, in my opinion. As a Connecticut resident myself, I would love to share more stories about the Warrens and their cases, especially the items that are lesser known. If you have any specific requests, please let me know.
¿Qué onda, chabón? ¿Qué mierda es eso, boludo? ¿Lo grabé?
What appears to be a cylinder-type object can be seen hovering just next to Luca's property. In the video, we can see it flying straight into the woods and disappear. Completely baffled by what he just saw, Lucas stayed there and recorded more videos in hopes of capturing it again.
Con flor ahí, boludo. Había un objeto re raro, boludo, que fue volando de ahí hasta ahí, chabón, derecho. Hasta ahí en la cara. A las matas, boludo, se metió. Estaba re zarpado, boludo. Capaz que sale de vuelta.
After posting the video to his account, it amassed millions of views and thousands of comments. Internet users were divided and baffled. While some state that this could be a drone or maybe a cableway of some sort, others left comments saying that this could actually be a mysterious object going into a cave, and this is the reason the object disappears straight into the woods. Now Lucas did his best and he went over to that mountain to find out more, and this is what he captured on camera.
Por el tamaño de los árboles, podemos darnos cuenta de que era bien grande lo que pasó por acá. pasó por acá y no sé si habrá sido ahí o ahí. Para hacer un teleférico no es porque cables no hay. Después un dron se escucharía. Esto hace mucho eco y no puede ser que pase un dron sin hacer ruido. Igual que un avión a control remoto lo mismo, haría ruido igual. Dejo a su interpretación. Ahí hay pura mata nomás, no hay lugar para aterrizar nada.
It appears that whatever this thing was, it probably wasn't a drone, and it's not a cableway, so what is it? Curious, Lucas continues climbing the mountain and he finds a cave. It could maybe answer why the object simply disappears. But I don't know, the cave doesn't seem to be as large as the object is. In your opinion, what do you think is going on here? Could it be that this object went into a cave of some sort and vanished inside the mountain?
Don't watch at night. Yo, what?
On March 11th, 2023, a young lady was walking back to her hotel room late one evening. As she made her way into the hallway, the CCTV camera clearly showed her vigilant demeanor, almost as if she felt a dangerous presence nearby. This is what the security camera captured. As she makes her way down the empty corridor, a black shadow can quickly be seen at the end of the hallway, then quickly vanishes. Not long after, a large plant can be seen falling over with nobody around. As if this wasn't creepy enough, the young lady's hair began to move, as if a strong wind was right behind her.
We got these real things right here. There you go. One of these. These things are heavy. Just a little backstory. It was a construction worker that he needed help pushing one of these. He says a guy came up to him, another worker, and he says, "I got you. Just guide me and I'll push it for you." So I said, "Okay, cool." So he was guiding him. He kept telling him, "Back it up, back it up, back it up," and he was pushing it. When they were done, he went around the reel to tell him thank you. And he says that he was gone.
Eerily enough, the person who was helping the worker with the reel suddenly disappears. According to the worker, he had walked around to thank the man for helping him, but to his shock, he was no longer there. It's as though he seemingly vanished into thin air. Given the story provided by the security guard, could it be that this worker had encountered the spirit of a deceased ex-employee? Or might there be some logical explanation for this truly odd occurrence? As with most videos, this one has yet to be solved.
Hi. Nothing for you. Nothing, just morning is watching. Yeah. Ow! My God! Wait, someone just pushed me! Wait a minute. What the hell? I don't know, I'm so scared. Get out of this shit! Oh my God! Get back! No! They're not leaving me! Stop! Please, stop! Please! Please! It was an accident. I'm sorry. I'm done. This is Brian Tober. And this is my last video.
On June 1st, the Pentagon will produce its most complete report to date on UFOs and UAPs. This was at the behest originally of former President Donald Trump, who gave the U.S. intelligence agencies 6 months to reveal what they know about UFOs and reveal it to Congress. This report will include discussions about incidents and sightings that cannot be explained with present-level human technology.
Barton Mansion in Redford, California is considered by many to be one of the most haunted locations in the state. Way back in 2001, two young men decided to investigate the abandoned house. What they caught on tape remains one of the most controversial ghost sightings ever recorded.
Man, cameras back then sucked, man. Looks like there's some crap hanging from the ceiling though.
What the hell's that? Down on the floor. Right there.
What the?
Right. Just keep watching up behind me on that ledge. Just focus it. I think I've got the right spot. Hold on. Yeah. Oh. He was just there. Ah, you see? That was a quick glimpse there. Okay. He's not there. Oh, sorry about that. He was doing. Oh, there he is. Okay, let's. There. Ah, well, at least we've got a shot of one. Let me just keep it up there.
My husband passed away. That's the blood stain off the bed. These were his dressers. Obviously, we moved the bed. So this was a lot of his stuff.
What I'm trying to understand is the blood.
It takes a while for all that blood that I mean, he it was a long time.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
By the time somebody found him.
Well, we could rip apart the walls.
No. We're in the basement.
Oh shit, those lights just went out. Look, there's the light right there. Look at it with the camera right now.
That's weird, man. What, they just...
Oh, they're back on.
There's stuff in there, see?
What?
Remember?
What the fuck, dude? Look at that.
Something like over a year, and I was like up in there looking.
Fucking chills, bro.
Il y a quelqu'un qui a une lampe.
Oh mami. Oh mami. Oh mami. No mames.
The following video comes from TikTok user Harry McClary. He has been experiencing strange activity in his home and has documented several encounters. He has captured terrifying events from disembodied footsteps running at him to objects moving on their own. Back on March 1st, 2021, he may have captured the most bone-chilling event so far. He was in the kitchen one evening and noticed an odd shape coming from one of the bedrooms. The image was too dark to get a clear view, so he decided to open up the image in Photoshop to brighten the area. After altering the photo, he reveals a terrifying face peering at him from around the corner. Nick Perry from the YouTube channel The Hooker was driving home alone late one night on the allegedly haunted Dyers Lane Road in Roseville, California. He claims to have seen a terrifying shadow figure in the middle of the highway and believes it may have attached itself to him. Recently, he has been experiencing strange activity in his home, from hearing disembodied noises to seeing shadow figures out of the corner of his eye. One night, when he was home alone, he heard some creepy sounds and started to record.
Truth about aliens. These are currently all the alien species that are living on this planet. And for the people that are like, nah bro, aliens don't exist bro, no way, aliens cannot live on this planet bro, only we're here bro, how come we don't see none of these aliens? Bro, you are deeply brainwashed and you're lost, my friend, if you think that we're the only people that are living here. And for the people that are melanated beings, meaning Africans, Mexicans, and natives, you are Anunnaki gods. If you have melanin in your skin, you are an Anunnaki god. And most of y'all don't know most of these aliens that are up here on the screen, but I know most of y'all are aware of the Zeta Gray and the Reptilians. And I'm gonna talk about them since that's the most that people know about. But before I get into those two alien species, let's talk about the Anunnaki gods. So if you don't already know, bro, it's already scientifically proven, bro, that we've been here longer than the Earth. And the sad truth is that melanated beings are Anunnaki gods, and people, they are not. They're also aliens, but they are not from this planet, and we are not one. So if you hear the spiritual people talking about whites and blacks are all one and we're all connected, they're telling you bullshit and they're lying to you. We are not one and we never will be. And Martin Luther King is the perfect example of that. He literally tried to transcend with y'all, evolve with y'all, and what happened? He got killed. And before he died, he said, I have made a mistake. Malcolm X was trying to tell him, but he was being fucking hard-headed and he was also a Freemason. We must understand that we will never be one and we will never be connected if we don't even know where we come from. How can we be connected when we're not from the same fucking place, bro? That doesn't make any sense. But like I was saying, bro, it's literally scientifically proven that we've been here longer than the Earth. It's scientifically proven that us Anunnaki gods have been here for 9 billions of years. And the Earth has only been here for 4 billion. Like, come on now. Clearly, that means that we come from another planet, which we do, and this is our second planet, bro. Ray Shah Jamal talks about this too. He gets even deep about why we created this planet and all that shit. So go check him out. And reptilians are definitely real, and there's been many sightings of them, including celebrities. Alright, but now let's talk about reptilians. They are definitely real, bro. They are shapeshifters, meaning that they can transform into anything. They can transform into humans or whatever they want. They just gotta change their frequency and vibration to it. I know people in my personal life that I've seen reptilians that were literally humans. They shapeshifted into a reptilian and they leave their human suit. There was once even an occasion where hundreds and hundreds of people claimed that they seen Justin Bieber turn into a reptilian, but that's for a different video. Not just that Bieber incident, but there's been many incidents where they've seen their eyes change, literally shapeshift, and their pupils change. On live TV with many celebrities, and I can name so many, but that's for a part 2. Comment for a part 2 if you want me to get deep about talking about aliens. Ashe.
Let's talk about the UFO congressional hearing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit scared. When I show you these clips, you're gonna understand why, okay? Like, this is real. The government is now addressing aliens/UFOs. So if you guys don't know, today Congress held a UFO hearing. The witnesses on the stand were Ryan Graves, a former US Navy pilot, David Grush, a Pentagon UFO whistleblower, and David Fravor, a former US Navy commander, with all of them talking about their experience with UFOs. So the hearing is about 2 hours and 19 minutes. So I'm gonna show you a couple clips from that hearing that are pretty significant. So in this one, Miss Mace asks this.
Do you believe we have crashed craft? Stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries, yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
So what do they mean by non-human? Like aliens? Anyways, on to the next clip. So in this next clip, Mr. Garcia basically asks this.
Briefly,
either describe or note that aircraft that are being witnessed, particularly by the 30 folks that you're working with, are essentially outside the scope of anything that we know of today and the technology we have today. Mr. Graves, Mr. Fravor?
Yes, the objects that are being seen by commercial pilots are performing maneuvers that are unexplainable due to our current understanding of our technology and our capabilities as a country, and that applies for the military as well.
Mr. Fravor?
Yeah, I concur with that. We have nothing that can stop in midair and go the other direction, nor do we have anything that can, like in our situation, come down from space, hang out for 3 hours, and go back up.
Mr. Gresh, finally, do you believe that our government is in possession of UAPs?
Absolutely, based on interviewing over 40 witnesses over 4 years.
So basically these UFOs are so high in technology that we cannot understand them. It gets scarier, okay? So in this one, Mr. Burleson asks this.
There has been activity by alien or non-human technology and or beings that has caused harm to humans.
I can't get into the specifics in an open environment, but at least the activity that I personally witnessed, and I have to be very careful here because they tell you never to acknowledge tradecraft, right? So what I personally witnessed myself and my wife was very disturbing.
Do you see why I'm scared now? He said disturbing. What do you mean by that? So basically a lot of things are getting hidden from us and we have to worry about UFOs and possibly aliens. The fact that we have 3 people that held such high powers of position makes it so much harder to not believe it. But I don't know, what do you think? Me personally, I'm more scared, especially when he said disturbing. What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
They claim like, oh, this is the urban legend, the Serbian dance lady. If you see her dancing, you have to dance, or else she's gonna chase you with a knife until she gets you. Will
you start dancing or what?
Oh, best believe I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna dance holla,
Picture that we're going to see.
I think this is an astonishing picture, in fact.
With the infrared film.
Oh, yes.
And it's in the upstairs bedrooms. Just to the left there, you see what looks like a small boy's face looking out with bioluminescent eyes. This was the room of one of the young boys who was murdered there.
Isn't that eerie?
Now, a lot of people would say, well, is that the spirit of the young boy? No, it is not the spirit of the young boy, but it is a diabolical spirit with luminescent eyes that appears in that home to confuse the investigators.
But you think that is an evil spirit, Ed?
Positively. Everything about this house was evil. A lot of people say, well, I was in that house one time and nothing ever happened to me. It's not that a house is haunted 24 hours a day. You don't walk into a haunted house and see ghosts flitting all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
After 9 o'clock, the psychic hours start, 9 to 6 in the morning. 9 o'clock, the energy starts to build up because of the darkness. Then you start to get what we call the infestation in a house like Amityville. First you hear the little knockings, the rappings. Then you might hear pounding sounds. Then you might hear crying or sobbing, hysterical laughter. These are the types of things that actually happen in these homes. But pictures like this, taken with infrared film, the camera is neither for nor against the supernatural or supernatural world.
Right.
It only takes what it sees. And what it sees here is a spirit of a diabolical nature in that room.
Scary facts you didn't know. Your mind can sense when someone or something is staring at you even when you're asleep. That explains why you wake up in the middle of the night for no reason. Most terrifying paranormal footage part 8.
Guys, so someone commented in one of my videos, like the bronzer highlighter I use, and I use the Milani 05 Soleil. So I'm gonna try that on, and no. No.
Good luck sleeping after these 5 creepy ghost videos. In this first clip, we see a young boy coming out of a room at night. He seems to be looking back as if waiting for someone. Perhaps the imaginary friend he has talked about to his parents for so long wasn't imaginary after all. The next video shows a driver at sunset who encounters the local ghost haunting the road. Our third clip shows a resident filming his bathroom after repeated banging after dark. Unfortunately, he looks like he found the source. This creepy clip shows the shadow man thought to be the former owner who killed himself in the basement. In this final clip, we find a family filming their pet rabbit after losing their beloved dog only days prior. Perhaps he hasn't actually gone anywhere at all.
Paranormal videos on Reddit Part 1. Reddit user Bored Guy Online saw an apparition down an ICU hallway. Let's zoom in a bit. Real or fake, you decide. Reddit user VanillaBean28 has something run at him from the stairs.
Hello? Oh my god!
Although it's just audio, it's still terrifying. Follow for part 2.
Okay, I want you to watch this clip. And you just can't tell me this ain't a demon. In this paranormal investigation, they were playing with Ouija boards and other devices and shit like that. This was a demon. At this tree, this serial killer used to bring people here and kill them, girls. And I think it's the demon of his spirit or the dark entity that lives at this tree because of the energy that was caused by this killer.
Whoever just lit that up green, are you the spirit of... Whoever just lit that up green, are you the spirit of... Whoever just lit that up green, are you the spirit...
There's literally hundreds of mysterious ghost orbs here in my room that I caught on camera, or you could say spirit orb. But there's definitely some paranormal activity going on with these flying spirit orbs of light. I'm not saying this is a haunted house or some official paranormal investigation, but I have had these angel orbs around me for like several years now.